welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Ragin' Cajuns of the University of Louisiana and the site of the clash we have in store for you today. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Ragin' Cajuns will kick it away to start us off. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better, and they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. And you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So the Ragin' Cajuns offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The Ragin' Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Maybe a little long for a field goal, definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as they'll go for it on fourth down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Ragin' Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Second down, he'll throw it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. The Ragin' Cajuns are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Makes the grab. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Give to the running back. There he goes. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Off play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Williams will pass. Got his man out of the backfield. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Catch in the middle, it's Wade. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wade. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Squirts across the 30 to the 32. They pick up a 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Lemon. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Line is set on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes! And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. On the move. Powers through the defender.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
The inside handoff. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They believe they can run right here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Williams looking for a man. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we've played 1 quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Swings it out to his running back. Lots of running room. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Here's the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Raging Cajuns will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Off play action on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Williams will pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires to the big fella. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Snags a quick pass on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line in the hurry-up. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man in the middle. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. They'll run play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That's an interesting call, going play action on 3rd and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field. You saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
They boot it away. Fair catch, called for and made. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Williams looking for a man. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Cajuns. The defense putting points on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Rodgers. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36, they've got a first down. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Oh, he got loose. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Williams will pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Raging Cajuns in the hurry up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Wade. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Finds his big tight end. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Dean. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Wade.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Got the quick completion. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Raging Cajuns are in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Raging Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. High the chains now on 2nd and long. The running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Wide receiver going in motion. Williams looking for a man. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the big fella. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Fires to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Raging Cajuns moving quickly to the line.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Grab near the marker. It's Thomas. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And the Raging Cajuns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. The Raging Cajuns will keep this drive going. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll try to snap it quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
On the run, fires downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the 2nd level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Grab near the marker. It's Wade. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Big fella moving. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Swings it out to the flat. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Williams will pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it on the outside. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Connection to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dean.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Raging Cajuns headed quickly to the line. On 3rd down, going up top. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Power football with the run. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Williams looking for a man. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rodgers. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Running into the open space. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back has it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. The give to the tailback. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. Williams will pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll send out the kicker here. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. That gets them back to within 10. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, his legs haven't been a big factor in this game up to now. He picks the perfect moment in the fourth quarter to rip off his longest run of the game.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
And the Raging Cajuns want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points, and now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Give to the back. The Raging Cajuns have enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He makes the grab.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you got to love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good...
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got a man, it's Wade. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. UNLV looks like the best show on the Vegas Strip right now. What a dazzling offensive showcase. They're up by 31 over UTSA. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got an open man. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Motion from the wide receiver. Williams looking for a man. He's got him. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Kennesaw State right back to work. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that is such a backbreaker for the defense. 4th and long, they're expecting throw that time. Everybody's got their eye on the QB, and still somehow they let the guy get in behind him for the long touchdown. That simply cannot happen.
attempt to try.
Kicker power for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Creates a little space. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Creates a little room. Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Raging Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.